Right now at 5, what we just learned about the driver tied to that Tesla truck blast outside the Trump Hotel. Plus, an alleged person of interest in a triple murder spotted where he was just seen shopping.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Emily is off. New developments in the deadly New Orleans terror attack on Bourbon Street. The crime scene is now clear and open. A live look now at the Superdome, where the Sugar Bowl is currently being played amid tight security. It was postponed yesterday after the attack. 70,000 fans are inside the dome watching Georgia play Notre Dame in the college football playoff quarterfinals. The stadium will also host the Super Bowl next month. Now to the latest in the investigation. The FBI says the driver who plowed into a crowd of people during the terror attack acted alone and was 100% inspired by ISIS. The attack left 14 people dead and dozens injured. Among the lives lost are the people you see here: Nakira Cheyenne Didio, Nicole Perez, Tiger Besh, and Reggie Hunter. CBS's Katie Weiss has more on the investigation from New Orleans.
The FBI now says the driver who plowed into a crowd of people in a pickup truck in New Orleans on New Year's Day acted alone.
There is just nothing to indicate through call records, through anything on those devices, through interviews, through anything in our systems that he was aided in this attack by anybody.
Investigators called the actions of Shamsuddin Jabbar an act of terror, saying the U.S. citizen and Army veteran proclaimed his support for ISIS in several videos he posted shortly before the attack.
In the first video, Jabbar explains he originally planned to harm his family and friends, but was concerned the news headlines would not focus on the, quote, war between the believers and the disbelievers, end quote.
The FBI searched Jabbar's house in Houston Thursday. Among the victims killed in the attack were 28-year-old former Princeton University football star Tiger Besh and Reggie Hunter, 37-year-old father of two. Back in New Orleans, Bourbon Street reopened to pedestrian traffic Thursday afternoon ahead of the start of the Sugar Bowl, which was delayed a day because of the tragedy.
No terrorist is ever going to derail life in the United States. And I think that's what we want to do today is really enjoy this game in memory of those people who lost their life.
We have a record of being able to show we can provide safety, and we're going to do that again.
Police say they've ramped up security, including adding heavier equipment to block the intersections. Katie Weiss, CBS News, New Orleans.
In Las Vegas, new details on that Tesla Cybertruck blast outside the Trump Hotel. U.S. officials saying the driver was an Army Special Forces Operations Master Sergeant. He's been identified as Matthew Allen Livelsberger. He was on active duty but was on leave from Germany. The blast killed the driver and injured 7 others.
Also discovered through the coroner's office that the individual had sustained a gunshot wound to the head prior to the detonation of the vehicle.
Officials say the Cybertruck was rented in Colorado. Today, the FBI was seen at a home in Colorado Springs that could be tied to the explosion. Back here at home and turning to the weather, get set for a stretch of cold weather. How cold will it get? Let's check in with our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart.
Well, really, we're going to get cold, but nothing unusual for really this part of January. Actually, today our temperature was 28 for La Crosse. That's right where we should be, too. It's just been colder than we've had that nice mild stretch during Christmas. So that's why it does feel colder, but really, it's not overly too bad. Right now outside, there is a little bit of flurry activity, but you're going to go well north of La Crosse, probably north of Eau Claire, kind of east of those areas that might see that. Otherwise, temperatures pretty typical for January, too. We're in the low 20s right now. Overall, just some cloud cover here and there. You can see radars picking up a little bit of that activity, but a lot of that may not be reaching the ground. Ladysmith's seen some of that little bit of light snow and flurries. Other areas have too, but all in all, most of it's lake effect and staying well to the north. Big picture shows the snow to the south has stayed to our south. That little system is pushing east, and all the cloud cover associated with it will continue to push east. Meanwhile, we still got that northwest flow that is continuing to bring down more clouds, more colder air. That's what you'll see. But this evening, pretty typical. Overall, not too bad. We got a little bit of a wind chill out there, but all in all, we're going to see a little bit more clearing skies. Similar story for La Crosse, too, 2019, but notice the wind's picking up a little bit out of that northwest, so that wind chill is getting into the single digits. But overall, that'll be more of an issue going into tomorrow. Tonight's temps will get back down to kind of where we should be, upper single digits to low teens, but the wind's going to start picking up. So that'll be the bigger story. As you note, with the wind chills further north, we're going to start seeing that type of wind chill as we go through Friday. So definitely will feel colder Friday and colder this weekend, but overall still a very quiet January pattern. So we'll kind of explain and show you what the wind chills do look like a bit later.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you, Greg. Well, Juneau County officials releasing a new photo of a person of interest in a triple murder. This is 47-year-old Virgil Thu, taken Sunday at New Lisbon's Dollar General. Thu was wanted in connection with the death of 2 juveniles and 1 adult in New Lisbon. The victims were found inside a home on the 300 block of West Bridge Street. Deputies say Thu had contact with one of the juveniles. A rash of break-ins on La Crosse's south side has some residents on edge and taking to social media. News 8 Now's Grace Monk joins us in the newsroom tonight with more. Grace.
Ken, a recent string of break-ins on the south side has people turning to social media for answers. Over the holiday, residents shared on social media that their homes, cars, and businesses were broken into. People say their personal belongings were stolen, including Christmas presents. Malaya View had her car broken into on December 27th. She says La Crosse PD told her she wasn't the only victim that day.
They said that there were also a string of break-ins that some other police officers were attending to that day, and there was one actually just kind of down the block. And although my car was unlocked and I had things in there, that's not an invitation to take it and to break in.
View hasn't received updates from police yet, but she hopes to hear back soon. We also reached out to the police department, and we're still waiting to hear back from them. Ken?
All right, in the newsroom, Grace Monk. Thank you, Grace. A New Year's Day high-speed pursuit ended with an OWI arrest of a Black River Falls man. Deputies responded to reports of an erratic driver on U.S. Highway 12. The chase ended in a wooded area where the driver, identified as 49-year-old Wayne Withers, crashed his vehicle. Withers was hospitalized but is okay. He's facing OWI and evading arrest charges. An employee with the Winneshiek County Sheriff's Office is accused of tax evasion and theft. Mackenzie Kreiner allegedly used the Sheriff's Office's tax-exempt account to buy items for personal use. Kreiner reportedly admitted to the purchases. He's now facing theft and 1 other charge. A kindergartner has died in a tragic incident involving a school bus near Milwaukee this morning. According to an email sent to families, the student involved was a 4K student who was transferring to a shuttle bus to be taken to Willow Springs Learning Center. The cause of the incident is under investigation. La Crosse leaders voting today on a plan to address the city's homeless crisis. We'll have more on the future plans that could be taken. And the list of the most reliable rides is out. Did your vehicle make the list?
Time is running out on southern Minnesota's biggest and best furniture sale, the huge New Year sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. It's everything you've asked for, like 24-month special financing, store-wide sale prices, and free gas just for shopping. At Drury's, you'll save on the area's finest selection of quality brands like Smith Brothers, Flex Steel, and Daniels Amish, all at incredible savings. The New Year sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, but you'll have to hurry. It all ends Monday at 8.
Are you or a loved one having troubles getting in and out of the bathtub safely? Has the high cost of remodeling left you without options? I'm Tim with Tri-State Tub to Shower Conversions, and I've been serving the Tri-State area since 1992. And I would love to make your bathing experience safe and affordable. We use your existing tub and remove the front section for easy accessibility. And for an affordable cost, call today.
Join today's shoppers as they explore Sweet Valley Artisans.
There's so many good things here. How do you pick just one? You don't.
I've been looking for something to hang in my garage. What about this? Or this?
Vintage clothing and accessories? Let's check it out. Have you found anything yet? Yeah?
I'm getting hungry just looking at this. I know what you mean.
Step in and find your treasure today.
No matter your level of comfort with technology, our secure website allows for worry-free transactions. Whether at your computer or in the palm of your hand, our mobile app lets you manage your account on the go. For over 120 years, Union State Bank has provided our customers and community with quality financial services. We're here for you and welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
City of La Crosse leaders have voted today on a plan to address the city's homeless crisis. City Councilman Chris Woodard has written a resolution to send to state and federal lawmakers. The idea here is to make those higher-ups aware of what he's calling a humanitarian crisis in the city and the need to fund more mental health, addiction, and shelter programs. Woodard suggests using empty barracks at Fort McCoy, hoping this push will get other cities to call for more state and federal action.
I think the resolution will definitely help. It's not only us, but other communities around the state of Wisconsin hopefully jumping on board and getting our state and federal legislators on board with us to tackle this crisis.
The Judiciary and Administration Committee has voted in the last few minutes to pass that resolution. It still needs to go before the full Common Council, though. The Salvation Army of La Crosse County is celebrating after raising more than $300,000 this holiday season. Officials say this year's Red Kettle campaign saw a 45% increase in donations thanks to more than 750 volunteers who rang bells for more than 3,000 hours. The money helps the Salvation Army provide shelter to 64 people each night and serve more than 100 meals daily.
People really grabbed on to making it a little bit of their own, right? So we had a lot of outfits out there. We had Grinches, we have Santa Clauses, we had wild animals, we had folks playing music. We had really people making it happy and making it a reflection of what they enjoy.
The number of volunteers was also higher than last year, and there's still time to donate if you haven't yet. The Salvation Army's Christmas campaign continues through January 31st. Consumer Reports is out with its list of the most reliable vehicles. CBS's Bradley Blackburn reveals which automaker came out on top.
At the Consumer Reports test track, John Linkove analyzes all types of vehicles, and on this day, he's taking the Subaru Forester for a spin.
People love their Foresters. They come back year after year, generation after generation.
The Forester is one reason why Subaru tops the list of Consumer Reports' most reliable brands.
This year, Subaru has climbed to the top of our brand rankings, and they leapfrogged Lexus and Toyota. Subaru really has a strong lineup in terms of reliability. They keep what's great, and they made a little bit of change over time.
Toyota may have slipped from the top spot, but the automaker still has several of the most reliable vehicles on the road, including the RAV4 and the RAV4 Hybrid.
They're just building it well, they're not making massive changes, and they're just keeping focused on it.
Electric vehicles did not fare well for reliability. Consumer Reports says EVs have 42% more problems than hybrids and gas-powered cars. Tesla ranks 17th on the list of brands, and Rivian is at the very bottom. Linkove says people who want an environmentally friendly car they can count on are better off with a hybrid.
Hybrid is a known technology for almost every manufacturer, and they really are reliable. In fact, hybrids tend to be the better performing version of a model.
Linkove says it's important for car owners to do their research, not only to find a reliable vehicle, but to make sure it's the right fit for you. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Still ahead tonight, a reminder that the grass isn't always greener somewhere else. Some Midwest commutes this week look like this. Might we be next, Greg?
Well, good news, we're not. We actually got more sunshine in store for pretty much through about Saturday. Unfortunately, the temperatures are going to be going the other way. So we'll break down what the temperatures look like, the wind chill, and we might actually see a little bit of snow. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
We see you out there, giving your whole heart to what you do. That doesn't mean you have to give your whole wallet, too. It's why we make sure that as you find your way, you can find value along the way. Like 25% off assorted dog and cat toys. Get a free $15 gift card with $75 spent on Hill's Science Diet. Plus, rewards members get free same-day delivery on pet orders of $49 or more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
It's that time of year. The chill is in the air. Are your floors freezing?
Warm up your home with carpet from Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. We've got the coziest, most durable carpet for your home. Come in and check out our color options, styles, and patterns. We're happy to help you find just what you need to make your home warm and cozy. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Drive in and see Wisconsin's best furniture store. With holidays and the football season upon us, shop and order now.
Browse the most competitive prices on a huge selection of sofas, sectionals, and chairs.
Awesome discounts on power reclining with adjustable headrest, zero gravity, or lift.
Set the table this year with options from Ashley, Sunny Design, and our rustic Amish pieces. Looking for a better night's sleep? Try out any of our hybrid, all-foam, and double-sided mattresses with adjustable bases and frames available.
Furniture from our family to yours. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Hey, Dominic here to ask, do you love salt but need to cut back on all that sodium? Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing is the answer and is recommended by doctors and dietitians for those on low sodium diets. It tastes like regular salt but with so much less sodium. Use it just like your table salt. Great on corn on the cob, tomatoes, watermelon, and yeah, you could even use it on French fries and everything else you love to salt. Be sure to get your Mini Mini Salt by Pleasing and 40 other blends at the Pleasing Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. Get out of here.
Happy holidays and the best to you this season from all of us at News 8 Now. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Well, it's been a snowy start to 2025, just one state over. This is video out of western Michigan. Lake effect snow started hitting the area yesterday and led to slushy roads and poor visibility for drivers. Some spots could end up seeing 2 inches or more of snow. But Greg is not tracking any snow in our environment for about the next week, but he is tracking some cold temperatures. Let's go over to Greg for the latest in your forecast.
Yeah, that lake effect machine's going to be kicking on for quite a while for areas of Lake Superior and Michigan too, where there's open water at least. That should be really, they could see a whole stretch of that throughout the week. Fortunately, this pattern we have is more typical January, colder and some light snow opportunities, but very light. And the only thing going for us good is we don't have a snowpack, so that tends to keep the temperatures a little bit warmer than what they could be for this time of year. We still got a little bit of flurry activity tonight, won't amount to too much. More areas you'll just see on and off cloud cover. Breezier and colder on Friday. You notice the wind chill, that'll be a bigger factor for Friday. And it still remains cold on Saturday, but less wind, but still we'll probably be struggling to get out of the teens. So it's colder than average, but nothing really unusual for early January. Big picture shows we're still in this northwest flow, so when we get this northwest flow, we get some of these little disturbances we say come through. Any of these could actually produce a little bit of light snow or flurry activity. Doesn't amount to too much, but with that cold air continuing to feed into the area, that does help to produce that. We're kind of still in that pattern here, but we'll see some changes here going over the next 24 hours. For tonight, really not much going on. There is a little bit of flurry activity. It really doesn't depict this very well, but it's kind of north and east of Eau Claire. That may continue off and on a little bit this evening. Otherwise, other areas will just see on and off cloud cover throughout the night. The wind will start picking up a little bit out of the northwest. So even overnight through tomorrow morning, you can't rule out a flurry with this type of activity, especially when you see these lines of clouds, kind of the streamer things coming through. Well, if we see any of that, it won't amount to too much. But tomorrow really is not that. It's going to be really the wind as we go throughout. We will see more sun going into Friday afternoon, as you notice right there. So we'll finally see that sunshine in the afternoon. Low clouds may still linger around river areas or up to the north, may expand in the afternoon hours too. But for most areas, you'll see a lot more sun than cloud cover. Friday evening looks quiet, but you're definitely going to notice the wind chill, which I'll get to a point in a little bit here. Otherwise, temperatures here mid to upper teens to the south, to the north, low to mid teens. This is below average. We should be a lot the low to mid 20s. But the wind will be the bigger story, and the wind chill too. Notice the wind chill, it kind of jumped ahead to Saturday there. Friday, we're actually tomorrow should see in the negative single digits to maybe above zero at times. But going into Saturday morning is the one where we could see wind chills getting back down into the 10 to 15 below thing. So Friday night activities, definitely you're going to have to bundle up. We'll have a wind chill going in there. Saturday, less wind, but pretty similar temperatures to what we had on Friday. Middle teens to the south, to the lower teens up to the north. There will be a wind chill, but maybe not quite as bad as we saw Friday afternoon or evening. And then Sunday, we have more clouds. We have a system passing well to the south. That'll have the cloud cover, but we'll have less wind. So temperatures pretty similar once again. And mentioning that big system we've been tracking, it's staying to the south, and right now it doesn't look like we're going to see much in the way of just cloud cover. You can see by Sunday, all that snow, if you get south of I-80, if you got any travel plans down that way, that is something to take a note, because that will continue through Sunday as we stay just cloud cover a little bit. That's where the snow will be for that system as it passes to our south. The thing coming behind it is we're going to see more colder temperatures once again through next week. Very similar pattern with some snow chances. You can't rule out any flurry activity Tuesday, Wednesday, with maybe a slightly better shot come Thursday. So the only saving grace to all this is we don't have a snowpack, because all those temperatures, if we had not clouds, we would be well below zero at times.
Oh,
so
boy.
It does help. So cold, but nothing we haven't seen in January before.
Sure. All right, Craig, thanks very much. A mountain rescue overseas. The unlikely passenger a helicopter crew flew to safety. After this.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Out with the olds and in with the new at Wesco in Sparta. Grab amazing deals with discounts up to 50% off. Floor models, overstacks, and slightly blemished items must go. So incredible, even I can't believe the savings. Our team is ready to help you find the perfect piece for your home. Hurry, these deals won't last long. Head to Wesco in Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. And remember to tell them Peyton sent you.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
The dentist will be right in.
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Yeah, Doc, but there's so much to consider. Medicare, finances. Oh, and I lose my dental insurance.
You can get your own from Physicians Mutual. Easiest decision ever. It's real dental insurance that's real affordable. Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, what?
Hey, I heard you're retiring soon. You excited?
Affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. One of the easiest retirement decisions you can make. For a free information kit, call now. This dental insurance helps cover over 400 procedures. Everything from cleanings and fillings to crowns and dentures. See any dentist you want with no deductibles and no annual maximum.
Well, I think my work here is done.
Wait, what?
To get your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, a cow goes on a helicopter ride in Italy after getting trapped. According to the fire department out there, the cow slipped off a cliff in the San Salvatore area. A helicopter had to be brought in to airlift it to safety. It was in the air for a few minutes as you see it pulling away in this feed. Now, the cow, which will be okay, is being cared for currently by a veterinary team. Greg's going to have one more check of your forecast and these cold temperatures right after this.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
The holidays and Chevy Silverado and off-road adventure and towing with confidence and tech you can count on. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Find your red tag and use your red tag bonus cash to get $5,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
At Union State Bank, we provide quality products and services to help make your banking easier. When it comes to your money, you want a bank you can rely on.
As you grow, so will your financial goals. It's important to have a partner who listens and responds with honest recommendations you can trust.
Our team is not only committed to serving the families and businesses in our community, we are also from the community.
We're here for you, and we welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
All right, less cloud cover probably tonight, so the temperatures will go down a bit. We might still have a few flurries out there, given that the cold air is coming into the area, but won't amount to too much. You will notice the wind picking up for the morning commute. That's when we'll start seeing a wind chill probably near or below zero at times. Probably get worse as we go Friday night into Saturday. That's when wind chills could get maybe 10 to 15 below range. Otherwise, we'll see some improvement in the temp next week, but still pretty typical to see some of these temperatures this time of January, just a little bit below average.
Sure. It's just we've been spoiled for so long through December.
Yes, we were.
It looks alarming on the 8th day, but this is what Wisconsin in January is. That's Greg. I'm Ken. Thanks so much for joining us at 5. We'll see you again at 6.